be very, very careful at the markets today. Remember, it's quad witching. It doesn't get more volatile than that as far as the options markets are concerned. Gold is consolidating. Silver looks better. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about what I'm buying right now. You'll be surprised, probably. You might not even like it, but I think it has a good chance to make a lot of money in the fourth quarter. And I'm going to give you one small, it's almost unknown to the public, gold explorer you should definitely put on your watch list. Let's talk about it now. Welcome to Hot Trades of the Day, your show for swing trading ideas for the coming days, weeks, and month. Okay, so we start with gold. As you can see here, it's consolidating. That's what I told you is gonna happen. It happened a little higher than anticipated, but it's happening now. It's a consolidation over time so far, not over price. That's good. As you can see, I drew in the deciding area, which is the uptrend that has been in place since mid-August, green line, and the horizontal support zone that has developed in September. So as long as we're above that, nothing matters. We fall below it and we close below 3,610. Things gonna get a lot worse for gold short term. Again, I don't expect a crash. I don't even expect a super heavy correction, but I can absolutely see us go back down to 3,500 on a retest of this highest breakout line, even though it's not important, it's a round number. That can happen. Either way, there's no need for us to rush into the gold market right now. So where are we looking for gains? Well, silver looks better, looks more constructive. As you can see, it's also consolidating. It was not able to break the 43, 44 resistance area as I had told you while everybody was screaming $50, $60, $70 is coming. You can see clearly we hit our head, we came back down, and that doesn't surprise me at all because we saw the exact same move with the 40. It'll take a while, right? It looks better than gold, but again, I'm gonna wait and see here, especially on quad witching. There's no need for me to rush into silver right now. Also, if we talk about gold, if we talk about silver, we gotta take a look at the dollar. Here's the Dixie, and as you can see, after a brutal sell-off where we made a new low, but then it got bought up, we've had 3 green days in a row. If I look at this chart, do I think we're gonna go back down? Yes. Do we have quad witching so nobody knows where the big players want the dollar to be? Also yes. I'm not touching this, but we need to see what happens. The surprise move for the dollar that would catch all the gold bulls and the silver bulls offside would be if the dollar breaks to the upside. Now, we've had several brave fake outs, right? Here, to the upside. As you can see, we developed, let me zoom out so you see this a little better, a parallel downtrend now. Right? We have the 2025 downtrend, which we broke out of to the upside after numerous fake outs and a couple of fake outs to the downside. I mean, that was just money burn city. And now, as you can see, we build another downtrend, lower lows that is absolutely parallel to the 2025 downtrend. So either way, this one is completely, the downtrend is completely intact. But man, I mean, everybody's short the dollar. And I don't like trades where everybody's on one side of the boat, because that usually means that the boat will fall over. So if I don't see gold and silver right now as super hot trades that I need to get in. What trades did I put on lately? Well, you're probably going to be surprised. A lot of you gold maxis going to actually hate it, but hold out and hear me out. I've been buying Bitcoin and I've been buying Ethereum. Actually started buying it before Tom Lee came out. We'll talk about that in a second. This is the Bitcoin chart. You can't tell me that this is not a constructive chart that looks promising. If I would tell you this is German beer mining company and they're drilling for gold outside of Munich, and I would show you this chart, you would say, okay, it's going up, it's making higher highs, making higher lows, the uptrends are clearly intact, we are at a resistance zone, there's a bottoming formation that is kind of completing. That's what you would say. And then I tell you it's Bitcoin, everybody's like, this is terrible, F Bitcoin. This winter, I will spend extra time on showing you that you can maximize your returns by adding Bitcoin. I'm not talking about the meme coins. I'm not even talking about the smaller altcoins. I'm just talking Bitcoin. You don't even have to go with Ethereum if you don't want to. You can maximize your return significantly if you add it to your gold positions instead of only being invested in gold. So I like this chart a lot. I like the dynamic a lot. And I most certainly like what Tom Lee had to say. Remember, we're at around 116,000 right now. He says, and he predicts Bitcoin going to 200,000 by year's end. I have my doubts about it. I think we're going to go up. I don't know if it's going to be 200,000. But I tell you what, if it just goes to 150, which is the price target that I'm eyeing, 150, 160, so that gives us about a 30% upside. Gold is not going to go up 30% in the next 3 to 6 months. If it hits my price target of 4,200, around 4,200, that's another 15%, right? So I can more than double my profits if Bitcoin makes what I think, and not even what Tom Lee says, what he thinks is going to happen with Bitcoin by year's end. Also, interestingly enough, he predicts Bitcoin is going to go to 1 million. Ta-da! If you have been following this channel for a while, if you saw my videos after I went to the Crypto Token 2049 conference in Dubai at the beginning of May, I came on this very channel and told you in Hot Trades of the Day, I'm a Bitcoin believer now. I believe Bitcoin is going to 1 million. Nobody believed me. Well, maybe they believe Tom Lee now. And if you missed that video, hit the subscribe button so you don't miss these type of information when they come out. So, because if we take a look at this, if you got in May, after I gave you my explanation why I think Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million per token, you got in somewhere around here. So around 93. You had a nice run up. You're sitting pretty, right? Now, the more risky bet, I also like Ethereum. Tom Lee is extremely bullish on Ethereum. I like it more of the chart setup. I still believe Solana is superior and Sui are superior systems to Ethereum. But Tom Lee believes that Ethereum will be the blockchain of choice for the banking system, and he predicts a monster rally in the fourth quarter for Ethereum. Long-term price target is 16,000, and we are right now around 4,500, 4,600. So even if he's off by 50%, that's still a really nice upside. We're at the long-term uptrend. It's since June, so we can call it a long-term uptrend. Basically an uptrend that's more than a quarter, that's what I would call a long-term uptrend. And as you can see, we're fighting with it. We're stuck, but we see we have a nice bottoming formation that we need to complete. Cup, this could become a handle. Now, we have resistance up here. But if this uptrend holds, if this blue support zone holds, this is the daily, and it pushes off, we have a very similar situation that we had with gold, right? Where first signal, we go above this resistance zone. Second signal, we break the downtrend. Third signal, we break this significant resistance zone. Why is it significant? Because it goes back to the old all-time high from right here, 2021. We break the all-time high in Ethereum. We are partying like it's 1999 in Ethereum. And I want to be part of this. So that's why I bought a position. It's a trading position. I don't need to hold it. It's a swing trade, obviously. I don't need to hold it. And I'm willing to deal with today's volatility because after that we have the weekend. Crypto's the only thing that's traded over the weekend. If we do get constructive chart setups going into the weekend, who knows where we're going to open up with Ethereum on Monday. So if you just hate crypto with a passion, the same way I hate the USC Trojans, then I get it. In this case, let me show you a smaller explorer that looks very, very good in technical setups. And why do I like a smaller explorer? And it's an explorer that is not well known at all yet, because they have some big backers. Among them, the Lundin family. And if you know anything about mining, they're one of the top people that you want to follow. Everybody's following Sprott, and everyone following is Rick Rule or McEwen with their investments, and rightfully so, right? But especially in the commodity sector, you have a second layer of top commodity investors that don't like to be in the starlight, Hollywood, middle of the stage, but they really know what they're doing. The Lundin family is one of them. They primarily invest in Africa, which is not exactly what I love, but they know what they're doing. So if they are investing somewhere, I'm paying attention. And the following stock is one of the companies that they are investing in. Sanu Gold. And do I need to say anything about this chart pattern? It made us so much money in 2025. Bottoming phase, broke the downtrend, and we just broke the resistance zone that we've been hitting our head since July. We broke out. We confirmed the breakout yesterday. There might be a chance you get in at 30, 35, 50 should be pretty reasonable. 31 is very realistic. I wouldn't chase it personally. And you might want to hold money back to add to the position if in case we get a bigger gold correction, then it's probably going to drag down a lot of the mining stocks. But this is an excellent chart, right? With the rally up, correction, bottoming formation, and now we're breaking out. Even though gold price is doing nothing. That's quite bullish. So there you have it. If you don't like the cryptos, understandable. Sanu Gold might be something you want to put on your watch list and analyze this company more. Talking about analyzing companies, tomorrow, Sky Harbor, part 2. Hit the subscribe button so you don't miss that video. That's it for today. Have a great start to the weekend. Bye-bye.